It's the Hip Hop School,
It's that time.
past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West,
Huh?
Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rules.
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Be wrong in the crowd called Prima Fur and Deja Rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the hip hop school. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Near can't be mad cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking problem. Knowledge rule at the hip hop school. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Can't look like that, come into son got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the hip hop school. Past and present.
You know the rules. Act a fool. Amen. Say man. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight for another episode of Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast, episode number 8. Tonight is going to be an awesome show. Make sure when you get in here, go ahead and like the video, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am your girl, Asia, the assistant principal. We have Supreme Ra, the principal. We have Keith, the dean of hip hop. And we have your brother Truth, the agriculture teacher, for all of your greenery needs. And we have a very, very special guest tonight in the building. Tonight we are honored to have BP, aka the Sauce Boss, which just so happens to be a very close friend, a childhood friend of Young Dolph. How you doing tonight, BP?
I'm blessed. Honored to be here amongst y'all. I'm the substitute tonight, you know, for social development. You feel me? And economic.
I like that. That's what's
yes,
up.
indeed.
Yeah.
And with that being said, you actually have a podcast on Power 99 The Beat. You have a segment called Economic Sauce, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm on Power 99. The mix actually is digital radio. You can find it in your app store. Download it, or you can Google it. Power 99 The Mix. That's DAMIX. My show is every Tuesday and Thursday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. I have like 6 videos recorded for my podcast. I'm gonna upload here soon on YouTube, but you can subscribe because I do have a YouTube Economic Sauce, and you also can follow me on IG at economic_sauce.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up.
So again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is a relaxed show. We're gonna have us a good time. Before we get started, we definitely want to give our condolences. You know, I know it's to you, your family, and your friends, and those around you, because I know it's a little different when you're connected to someone that we rever as a celebrity, but
Right.
you actually have a personal relationship with that person. So it hit a little different, especially with social media being involved and you being able to see certain things all the time. So I know that weighs heavy on you. And so I just thank you for, having the courage and being able to get on here and talk about it, because those things are not always easy to talk about. So we appreciate you for coming onto the platform. Now, how we do each and every week, we start the show off with a hip hop school trivia question. Throughout the show, you guys drop down in the comments, try to answer the question. At the end of the segment, we will reveal the answer to the hip hop trivia question. So jump down in the comments, and while we edit, y'all go ahead and drop some of them dolphins in the chat.
Yes, sir.
What you call them, BP? Big Flipper?
Yeah, long live Big Flipper, Paper Route Frank.
That's right.
We called him Main Man. He was Main Man to us. His family actually gave him that nickname. He was Main Man to us. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he
went back. Dolphins in the comments for sure.
So yeah, he the real king of Memphis. That's for sure.
For sure.
That's what's up. So the hip hop trivia question is, and this hip hop trivia question is brought to you by our sponsors, Supreme Pull Up, Artifacts, Clothing and Graphics, Nature Spill, Art by Chungji, the Uhuru Academy, Death of the Asia, Lit and Leisure Travel. The hip hop trivia question is, who did Pimp C say was his favorite rapper? Again, who did Pimp C say was his favorite rapper? Y'all drop down in the comments to give us what y'all think y'all answers is, and then y'all keep them dolphins going. You hear me?
Rest in
Salt balls, don't act like you know the answer already, man.
Well,
Y'all already
if you
know who
think you
came
know
up
the
with that.
answer, hold it.
Y'all already know who came up with that damn question.
recipe to the pimp. Man, he was a Capricorn like me, so you know I say focus pimp. He outspoken. I'm really outspoken. So, but nah, it's crazy. I'm trying to think like who could it be? Feel me?
Listen, it's gonna trip you out. It's gonna trip you out at the end when you find out who it is, though.
Hey, ball MJG.
Hey, listen, we gonna reveal it at the end. So, you're from Memphis, Tennessee, is that correct?
Yeah, South Memphis, Castleton community. Y'all probably heard y'all speak
So,
a lot.
so walk us through like how it is in the south, because I'm actually from East Memphis, and what people don't know about Memphis is Memphis, depending on where you at, your side is like every side is like a whole different type of world. It's a whole type of experience in the same city. So
Right.
walk us through like how it was, like how was your upbringing in South Memphis? How was it from the day to day coming up in South Memphis?
Okay, so I was born in like '83. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a baby. Feel me? And I grew up in like the late '80s and the '90s and stuff. So during that time, like growing up in Memphis, you had like the world was talk about economics. You had like a lot of substandard living conditions, like public housing. You know, all that stuff is kind of not existing anymore. You know what I'm saying? The projects, those public housing. You feel me? So growing up back then, you know, this before, you know, they had Uber and all these different things we have today. We would commute on the city bus. You feel me? Like we were moving around. You know, we didn't have all this technology. So we from the hood, we from the inner city, we were
You
outside.
broke up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. So we were outside. We weren't in the house. We was riding bikes, going to other hoods. You know what I'm saying? Playing ball against other hoods. You feel what I'm saying? In the summertime, we going swimming at the fairground with all the hoods from every city coming. You feel me? Like all these things didn't really exist today. You follow what I'm saying? So, you know, we came up in the hood. I come from a household of drug abuse, alcohol addiction. You know, you may hear Dolph, you know, one of his favorites quotes or sayings were "rich crack baby." You feel me? Like we was victims of that. Our parents were on drugs from the '80s. You feel me? Crack came in the year I was born, '83 in Memphis anyway.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I wasn't a crack baby, but it was not long after I was born that hey, my parents they made it have, you know, dibbled and dabbled with either selling crack, smoking it, or using it. You feel me? So we come from broken households. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
For sure.
one huge difference about today and back then, like my parents, like my dad went to school with Young Dolph dad. You feel what I'm saying? Or, you know, my family knew his family. We were all from the same hood, so you weren't gonna do no more than have a fist fight with somebody or something. You weren't killing nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas how neighborhoods are now, they done broke the dynamics of the family. So neighborhoods are like a city's actual melting pot. So a hood can consist of somebody's family from North Memphis, somebody's family from South Memphis. You feel what I'm saying? Because nobody on that block grew up together. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't really no laws and no principles nobody got to follow that we had to follow. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we grew up in a hood where our parents were friends before we were even born. So we were looking out for each other, had each other back.
Oh, okay.
So you want to go ahead?
Yeah, so y'all knew each other from the cradle then, from diapers then.
You get like I can say I'm gonna keep it 100. I knew of him from the diapers because I'm 2 years older than Young Dolph. I'm 30. Okay. Young Dolph was 36 when you feel what I'm saying? So I'm a couple years older than him, but you know, we went to different schools and shit too. You feel me? Like he went to the hood school. Like my parents, I didn't go to the hood school until I went to high school.
For sure.
I actually was like a good student. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I was a good student. So my people was sending me out. I was getting opportunities to go to, optional schools, they'll say, or let's say like advanced prep. You feel what I'm saying? And like one of the worst mistakes that happened in my child life was sending me to high school with the hood. Cause it was like the first time that like I was with, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers I knew had my back, you feel me? I can indulge in more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I graduated from, being a scholar to now I'm learning shit about
Street shit. Yeah,
right.
Street shit. Mm-hmm.
Right. So me and Young Dolph, I can say our relationship kind of developed mostly when like we were early teens.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you will see them in the hood, you feel me? Two younger brothers, you know what I'm saying? We'll hoop and stuff like that. They didn't want no more than about hooping. But when we like, around 13, 14, now we smoking weed and shit, you feel me? And then, it's just we moving like that, you know?
So what was he always rapping? Like when did he start rapping? Was he rapping back then, like a teenager?
He wasn't rapping. Dolph was cutting hair. He was cutting that hair, bro. Dolph was cutting hair like 14, 15, bro. Okay. Like I remember seeing a nigga in school cutting hair in the class and shit. Like he was cutting niggas, you know what I'm saying? Cause Dolph probably like 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". He a tall, skinny nigga. Yeah. So, I'm tall. I'm like 6'1", I ain't short, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But so we tall, skinny niggas, so we knew all the ballers. So Dolph would be cutting niggas on the basketball team and shit, chopping them niggas up. He was like cutting niggas in the hood, some of the dope boys, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in the hood. He was on a mission.
For sure.
Yeah. And then I say maybe around 17, 16, 17, he grabbed his sack. You know what I'm saying? He, small time selling weed and shit back then. It was regular. It was rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back then for sure.
Right. Mm-hmm. So he was doing his thing like that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Dolph didn't start rapping maybe until I say 2005. And I'm gonna tell you this just on some real shit. God is my witness, bro. Dude, everything that dude did, he told me he was gonna do that shit. Like he was not only me, he was telling people. You feel me?
I was gonna ask you that. Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, back then that shit was like a pipe dream to me. You feel me? Like it went over my fucking head. Saying like, yeah, nigga, I hear you, I believe in you and shit. You feel me? But like realistically, one thing y'all gotta realize when Dolph first started rapping, it was 2008, right?
Yeah.
And what he would do is he about like 20,000 CDs, get them pressed up and shit, right? He would take those CDs. He never sold them. He would always give them out. That's all he did. You feel me? So you had niggas that was rapping back then. They'll be posted up at the store. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you come out the store. You know how that shit is. You want to buy my album? Check my album out, bro. I want $5. I want $10, but I'll take a donation. You got them type of niggas.
Yeah.
Dolph would buy 20,000 CDs and he'll go to an urban clothing store. You know what I'm saying? Like where they sell shit that we was wearing back then, Rocker, Sean John, or whatever the fuck going on. You feel me? And he'll drop off 500 CDs on the counter, like get his shit way to the customers. Everybody come in this bitch, give him a CD. You feel me? And what was real unique about that? This is the transition from Napster. You remember Napster? With niggas on albums?
Yeah.
To going into digital.
Right.
Like niggas was quitting rapping when Dolph was doing this shit.
Right.
It was already in the game. You see? Yeah. And you can go and do the research. 2008, 2009, you can confirm what I'm saying. You feel me? It was like a pivotal point for the rap game, but we in the moment during that time. We not even knowing where the trajectory of where this shit going.
Yeah.
You feel me? That nigga had a vision then.
Still selling CDs out the trunk, still in 08. And he transitioned and was doing it. Shit. He
and
did
with
that shit.
out, bro. His first concert, he did that shit here in Memphis. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Beale Street. We got a famous street called Beale Street, where like BB King and shit was discovered.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley and shit, you know, they came up. You know what I'm saying? Like Beale Street is a big deal here. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to Memphis, that's like Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Right.
You feel me? And there was a club out there. You remember OJ the Juice Man?
Yeah.
Okay, Young Dolph paid $5,000 to open up for OJ the Juice.
So he paid him to open up for him?
No, he paid the promoter, whoever
Oh, okay.
was at that show. He paid him $5,000. It could have been 5,000. I don't want to say the wrong shit, but it was somewhere up in there. It wasn't no more than 10. You feel me? To open up, and you know we got the whole hood. We all on stage. He got the Gucci. He had like a big ass Gucci backpack. He throwing the fucking money in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like he would do shit like that to attract the attention. Like, you know, nigga, I'm getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I got a question.
What's up?
Where did he get that sense of understanding, investing in self? Where'd that come from? Because you said he would pass out CDs. You know what I'm saying? He knew that was a long-term investment.
Right.
Paying a promoter instead of promoter paying him. You know what I'm saying? Where did he get that sense at? Where did that come from?
I ain't really sure, bro. I think it was just in him. It's just the type of person he was. I can remember back like he was a young dude. So Dolph used to be in my house every day, bro. Like when we was 17, 18, I had like, you know, like I told you, my parents were victim of circumstances like his parents. Dolph lived with his grandmother in Castelia, you feel me? I lived with my grandmama in Castelia. Our parents running the streets and shit, you feel me? I could smoke weed in my household, you dig what I'm saying, with my grandparents, you feel me? So I wouldn't even be at the house. Dolph would be at my house with my granddaddy smoking blunts and shit, waiting on me to pull up or whatever. Or my grandmama see Dolph out there. They know what we doing. They know we hustling and shit. I had a car and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you keep in mind, he maybe didn't have no vehicle because I'm a couple of years older than him. I'm out of high school. He's still in school. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying all this to say this. So I can remember far as back as like my dad would tell him, like my dad, he a street nigga, but you know what I'm saying? He still would like speak life into us and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of them Lawrence Fishburne ass niggas, like you boys in the hood. Like,
right.
hate to see him coming because he finna drill your ass. You know what I'm saying? He'll be telling Dolph, because I had a job and shit. I was hustling and working. So he would tell Dolph, like, yeah, Dolph, he'd say Adolph. He wasn't even Dolph then. He was main man Adolph. They're like, Adolph, man, you need to get a job, bro. You can't be walking around here. You see these police hiding shit, selling dope and shit, your ass gonna catch a charge. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, you know, Dolph was real reserved. He was like, you know, he real short with words and shit. And really like, you know what I'm saying? He was respectful about the shit. So we'll hop in my car and shit, and then he'll bring this shit back up. Dolph will bring it back up, be like, I don't give a damn what your dad is talking about. I ain't working no motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, he remember.
So that mentality always just been him.
It's just been him. You feel me? Like he had the hustle.
You can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it in his music. You know what I'm saying? You can hear that hustle and his, you know what I'm saying, that drive and all that shit.
Right.
You know
and
I mean?
I think it's like I believe in like divine order and shit. Like dude was the chosen one. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like you know this shit. Things go on in our life and we experience people, we experiencing each other. We're not really looking at it in the moment because we're going through a course of a day. You feel me? We might be dealing with this, dealing with this, experiencing it. But looking back on hindsight, that man was chosen because the decisions he made were so fucking strategic.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You be like, how the fuck was he that far ahead of this shit? Like I told you, this man was telling me, yeah, bro. See, this is the original thing. He got two little brothers. One's his little brother named Young Neiman, which is a producer. And he got another little brother named Tim. And they like fucking probably 5 years younger than me. So they was supposed to be the original acts. You feel me?
Okay.
Brothers, they tight, they hard, bro. they bumping. You know what I'm saying? This is how we talk. Like, man, they bumping as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna invest in them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever occurred during that time, where I guess he like took the wheel on that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be that nigga. I got this sack. You feel me? Because he started getting money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them dime bags and shit turned into nigga quarters and halves and bowls. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, nigga juiced up. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's basically the culture of rap music. You feel me? Like, if you got juice in the streets, you feel me? Like, and the motherfuckers can confirm that you did what you did. Y'all know how this shit go.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna be on it.
Yeah, he can be vouched for.
You feel me? Right. You can vouch for him. And see, a lot of people don't know Young Dolph got a business partner, Daddy-O. You know what I'm saying? He from our hood. You feel me? And he probably like 3 years older than me. You feel what I'm saying? So Daddy-O, and I don't want to get into specific about who he is or you know how the streets and shit are, but he was a major, like he's his business partner. He was like, they went half on that paper route shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Look at everything Young Dolph did. It had Paper Route presents Young Dolph.
Yeah, everything.
You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph would always put emphasis on that. You feel me? This is about Paper Route. Paper Route Empire. You dig what I'm saying? Because he had a partner. I'm just the act. You feel what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But, you feel me? A lot of people don't really realize that. They don't even know like how the label's still running. Hell, the other half of it still living.
Right.
Let me ask you this, because now since you said that, it made me think about, you know, his widow. She actually have her company, and she has. Is that the reason why she has Mommy O? Have you heard of you? She has like with her thing that she, you know, with her selling clothes and everything.
Right.
She'll say Mommy O. If they got some kind of connection with that Daddy O thing.
No. Shop Mommy O. Mommy O is mom CEO, from my understanding. You feel?
Oh, okay.
And she actually developed that foundation because her brother was killed and murdered 2 years prior to Dolph. You know what I'm saying? From the same shit. He was selling cars and I don't know, something went wrong with the car deal. You know how niggas got fucked up motives out here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, her brother was a victim of gun violence, so she came up with her own foundation of families who've lost, who's been victims of crime. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like people that don't have insurance policies. A lot of shit that we don't got, black people. You feel me? Like, black men are providing for their families, okay? Whether you're economically developed, socially developed or not, you provide for your family. You feel me? So when you kill somebody, bro, it's taking number one, an emotional toll on your family, but also a financial one, because life goes on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Fucking bill collector don't give a fuck about your mama dying. You feel me? Why you couldn't go to work? You know what I'm saying? You grieving and shit. That shit don't fly. They don't give a fuck about this. So her family, I understand it. I don't want to misrepresent it, but it's about those families who have lost a black brother to some sort of violence. You feel what I'm saying? Because nobody really doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas killed. That's a spontaneous act. You feel me? That's happening every day.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what was crazy was because it was so heartbreaking because she had started the that line where she had black men deserve to grow old too.
Right.
And she had the shirts and everything because she had lost her brother under the same type of circumstance, like gun violence or whatnot. Then she turned around a couple of years later, she loses her partner, and she already had that line, and it was just so ironic how all of that happened. So, you know, shout out to her, and y'all definitely make sure y'all continue to support what it is that she's actually doing over there too as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
I was just about to say on that note, you know what I mean? I know she giving back with her foundation and what she got going on, her clothing line and all that. Dolph was known for his philanthropy and giving back and everything he did. You know what I'm saying in his career. You know what I'm saying. So, like, was he always like that? Was he always like a giving back type guy? You know what I'm saying. And where did that come from, in your opinion? As far as him want to give back like that to the hood, and, what I'm
Man,
saying, just people, in
I
general.
I know really like his whole life. Dolph was a good dude. You feel me? That's why
Mhm.
me and him kind of like around each other before all that rap shit because we good people and we both like we similar. Like we both reserved. Dolph wasn't no type of nigga that really fuck with a whole lot of niggas. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Selective about who we dealt with. You feel me? You had to be a person that really had a level head and a nigga didn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, looking behind their back over their shoulder because there's a lot of cutthroat niggas in the city of Memphis. That's shit how it is. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
As he started to gain momentum in his success, he immediately started giving back to the hood. You feel me? Like, even if it was just giving brothers opportunities and shit. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
started doing it. You know what I'm saying? He had niggas from the hood that were drivers. Giving niggas driving jobs. You drive the tour bus. You feel me?
Right,
Um,
right, right.
giving these guys different roles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really want to tap into the street shit because I don't want to lead it. Dude, like you said, dude did a lot of philanthropy work. So you got to be careful about shit that you say because you don't want to smear, you know what I'm saying, the paint on the motherfucker picture, especially with his investigation and stuff being an ongoing investigation.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't want nothing to be justified or nothing because it's the internet, bro. You
Oh
feel
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
me? Take
Indeed.
all type of whatever you say, twist it around. You dig what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, dude was solid as they come, and I'm gonna say he took care of his family as a little dude. You feel me? Because
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
in the Bible it says charity starts at home and wisdom is spread abroad, and
Mm.
he stood on it.
He did for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then success come with the territory. Now you're able to give more to this family, their community. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Stood on.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I know that from listening to Dolph's interview and things, he always been like that flashy guy, dripping sauce or whatever the case may be. He always been, well dressed, fly. And but he always would say, like, it ain't about, I don't give a fuck about no money. But I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy is I done heard you say that before. Like
Right.
it's like I'm a get the designer. Cause I could get it. It is what it is. But I'm so not. I don't depend on this to uh paint a picture of who I am or make me who I am. Like I could be in some Gap or I could be in some Gucci and I'm still the same person. And it ain't about the money. It's just
Right.
more so about the freedom that it brings. What you say about what do you feel about his stance on it? Because I know you have kind of said some of those same things before.
Right.
Um,
But I can say this because we always had it. I can't remember when we ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? Like we been fresh as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We been dripping.
yeah,
Like that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? We a nigga didn't find out they were poor until they got grown. You feel me? We ain't fucking know we were poor. We were in the hood, nigga. You fresh as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You probably be in some public housing shit, but the refrigerator full. You know what I'm saying? Grandmama making sure the lights on and the rent paid and shit, nigga, and you getting the rest. The rest on you. You going to get the Jordans, the you know what I'm saying? Because we were like ladies men. You feel me? Like we had to get the gal. We were players. We were fly and shit. So that's just who we are. That's just, that shit like a hobby. It don't mean shit, but we ain't gonna represent or present ourselves nothing less than that.
yeah,
No
that
dust.
makes sense.
Y'all want no dusty nigga.
Nah, we want no nigga.
Nah, I could attest to that because I met this man here when I think I was woo, that's crazy. It's man over 20 some years, but it's like he was a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was the only young nigga that I knew that was like, I'm talking about he just ahead of his peers. Always been like that. You pulling up, I remember you had the red Jeep Cherokee. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They weren't coming like that.
about
I'm
six.
talking, they weren't coming like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like really doing that shit. Be
Mm-hmm.
So I got a
fine.
question.
You know what I'm saying? So like Dolph took that shit to the next level. You feel me? Like when
Yeah.
I first seen that nigga with the Wraith, right? At the blue and gray Wraith. All right, so I'm like, damn, this shit, this nigga, he turned the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, this nigga got a Wraith. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, nigga pulled up in the hood in a fucking Rolls Royce Wraith. You feel me? No tags on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got the Wraith. Then like 6 months later, that nigga went and got the Ferrari 488. You hear me? And he still got the Wraith though. You feel me?
Right.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's $1 million in whips.
Right.
Can't stay here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I know that was a proud moment. It was to see, him like elevating and taking it to a whole nother level, because even though he was younger, he still was able to be an inspiration to,
Right.
his friends that's a little bit older than him. And that kind of, I know something like that kind of made you feel like I gotta keep grinding and keep going, and it just gave you that extra boost. I really feel like seeing it probably did that for you.
Right, yeah. Like I lived through him vicariously. And vicarious mean, through imagination. You feel me? Because like I ended up dropping out of school. I'm gonna say that, right? Because like I was telling you, I was real smart in school from like kindergarten up to like ninth grade. Then I went to, my hood high school. It was on, you know what I'm saying? Nigga riding cars, nigga having sex, smoking weed, selling weed, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've still been intelligent. So I ended up taking the career path, like during Dolph, transitioning and becoming Young Dolph. You feel what I'm saying? So, I still got a career. You know what I'm saying? I have a 6-figure career. You feel me? But seeing this nigga become worth tens of millions of dollars, bro.
What was that like, man? What was that like?
And I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I dropped out of high school, I made 6 figures. Like, nigga, I got to get an M. I got to get, like, I wouldn't even be, nigga, economic sauce is about me trading stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like I started trading stocks. I started like just thinking outside the box, started learning the recipe. You feel what I'm saying? Buying books, reading shit, paying people for different training, different, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing him do it, because I ain't no rapper. You feel me? And at this point, you got to think about it. I'm seeing his success. I'm probably like 34, 35. I'm getting too old to be a rapper. And now, I'm a real motherfucker. You feel me? The rap game is a young man sport. So I'm trying to I'm not no nigga that emulate nobody that I'm not. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out like, man, the only way I'm gonna get what this nigga got, or something like it, or not just even have what he have, but just to be able to. You feel what I'm saying? To be living free, I gotta start making smart moves. I gotta think beyond that shit. You feel me? We traveling and shit. We going to Los Angeles. We going to Miami. I'm seeing this different shit. My imagination. You know what I'm saying?
He took you with him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. He ain't never had to take me nowhere, bro. Because like you gotta think about it. I've been a 6-figure nigga.
So I'm saying y'all went together though. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was before Dolph died. Me and my girlfriend, I was in Miami with my girlfriend. I call a nigga, I'll be in the city by myself. I'll call a nigga, where y'all at? I'm pulling up, I'm going to Rolling Loud, backstage, on stage. I got footage of this shit. Right there. And that's what Dolph always respected about me, because I see that nigga and I'll be like, bro, I'm proud of you. And then nigga be like, nigga, I'm proud of you. He wouldn't even let me give him his flowers because I'm my own man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we homeboys, he one phone call away. But I got my own status. dig what I'm saying? Like I'm on my own flight. I'm here. I'm moving around how I need to move around. You feel what I'm saying? Or whenever I get ready to move around. You dig what I'm saying? So we have that type of mutual respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
But definitely seeing his success, it would spark, the fire in me to like look at what we doing right now, bro. Y'all got a digital platform. This is the trajectory of the world. You feel me? If you're not doing this shit, what we doing right now, you're not trying to become wealthy, because what we're doing is like now, y'all from Detroit, Fort Worth, you feel me, bro? We building global relationships.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? It got to be done in order for you to start creating generational wealth.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, that type of shit gave me the courage to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I have a 6-figure career, it's I work with motherfuckers every day. They plan on retiring where they is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there in probably 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm fork in the road right now where I gotta make a decision. You feel me? And it was through seeing the success of my guy. You feel that's giving me the courage to keep smashing.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Hey, so what was it like the first time you heard him on the radio? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like? You know what I'm saying? What was you saying to yourself? Like, damn, this nigga done made it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga was proud, bro. Y'all ever heard of Castalia before Young Dolph?
Nah.
So he put Castalia on the map.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I heard about it, and I'll be scared to go over there. You don't want to just be riding through Castalia.
Ball and G had A-Ball had a lyric back in the day. It said, Castalia niggas will rob you quick, repossess what you possess like it was they shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that is not a game. That's some real shit for real. You don't want to get caught slipping in Castalia for real.
Yeah, like you couldn't even do that motherfucker like that. You know?
Yeah.
I got
ride through that bitch.
But I got a question.
Go ahead.
You talk about how y'all would be proud of each other.
Right.
For the different successes that both of y'all had in y'all lives. And I'm sure other people around y'all was proud and happy and congratulating. Without going into deep detail, because it's a sensitive subject, when did you start noticing the local hate?
Man, it was niggas in the hood were hating on him. That was the first, hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga... ain't nobody, it was niggas in the hood rapping, right? But, niggas wasn't taking that shit the distance that he took it, right? So, I don't know if bruh had promised some niggas something. You know how you be telling nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I'm gonna keep it 100. This how niggas are. This how blacks are. Excuse me for saying niggas, but...
You can say nigga.
Hey, this shit really exists. Niggas, bitches, and hoes do exist. You feel me?
Yep.
But a nigga probably bro, I got you. I'm gonna hit you with a feature, or I'm gonna sign you, or what have you. These different things. And see, when you can't fulfill all these expectations, you feel what I'm saying? Then niggas don't understand that this music shit is business. These are hundreds of $1,000 million business investments. If you ain't marketable, man, motherfucker can't be gambling with you. You got to be a cold-hearted rapping motherfucker, or you need to be marketable. A nigga need. If I drop 100 on you, I'm gonna see my return. So niggas in the hood, to me, them the first motherfuckers I started seeing hate. Not all of them, you feel me? But it was some niggas over there hating.
Damn.
Because, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't fucking with them like they thought he should, but be mindful of what I said. We weren't fucking with niggas before Young Dolph was even Young Dolph. We weren't fucking with niggas. We were the fly niggas, the pretty boys, the whole loved us. We weren't fucking with no hot ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? When we was niggas, we weren't even fucking with you anyway, but we fucking with you on the strength. You feel me? Like, you would come to the show, you gonna get in on stage, all that shit, but nigga, you hot. I can't trust you out here on the road, nigga. You might got a warrant. You feel me? You might blow a nigga ass off. You know, all these things can be compromised when a nigga on the road to success. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you know, a nigga hungry, they not really understanding that shit. You feel me? And that's where the first hate came from. So they allowed nigga like Black Youngster to come to the hood. Like, that shit should have never happened. You feel me?
I seen that, man. I was confused. You know?
Never happened. Like, should no nigga be able to come to nobody's hood, you know what I'm saying, and not get his motherfucking ass checked? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I mean, we in Memphis, bro. Like, we like the most divided city in the country when they're talking about it. Ain't even got shit to do with Young Dolph, just in general. You
it's a cutthroat city. I can attest to that.
Yeah, like the mindset is a slave mindset. I got one of my my dad's close partners. He actually brought out A-Ball and MJG name, Original Boiling. He shout out to him. He live in Atlanta. He called Memphis a one-horse town. He a Memphis nigga, you know. He called Memphis a one-horse town. You feel me? So it's like a one-show pony. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mentality we got. Niggas always hate, bro. Niggas trying to fuck a nigga bitch. Always competition. Nobody have collective interest here. Feel me? Where like we can all win together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so speaking of that, you know, people always say, you know what I'm saying, once you make it to a certain level, you shouldn't come back to the hood. You know, you should move away from the hood. You shouldn't come back, which I don't necessarily agree with, because sometimes a motherfucker that's all somebody knows. Sometimes that's where a motherfucker comfortable at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being away from who they love and all that shit. They not comfortable with that. But anyway. So Dolph was always in the hood. So, you know, what made him so committed to the hood, you know what I mean, and always coming back, and you know what I mean?
Or even made him comfortable too. What made him so comfortable with it as well?
I believe this is my opinion. See, Dolph wasn't living in Memphis no more. You feel me? So he was living in places. He living in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about Atlanta, how Atlanta is. You got Zone 6. You know, you got Zone 1 through 4. So you got all these Atlanta niggas, they can go to their hood. You feel me?
Right.
In their hood, bro. Little baby, them niggas in their hood, them niggas ain't finna do nothing like how these niggas up here in Memphis gon', man, cut the sunroof at your motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? They can go to their hood because Atlanta is a more, you know, it's a developed city economically. You feel me? So you could be a nobody in the motherfucking hood with a $1 million clientele. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Where in Memphis is not as, you know, when I say economically developed, nigga, you can be a nigga that's trapping and your motherfucking clientele could be a fucking doctor, a nigga playing for the Atlanta Braves, a nigga playing for the Atlanta Hawks, a nigga playing for the motherfucking Atlanta Falcons. Feel what I'm saying, bro? Architect, like, this is the shit that go on, because I'd have been in these niggas' hoods. I'm telling you what I know. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. Where in Memphis, it's not developed like that. Like, the nigga it's only probably gonna be a handful of niggas out of each hood that get that. Everybody else starving. Runners, shooters. Right. So him living in Atlanta, him seeing other rappers and shit, like, you got to be able to go to your hood. You feel me? Like, this just what it is. That's just like it's like an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, rappers rapping about this shit. Nigga can't even go to their own motherfucking hood. You feel me? And then you gotta think about this. Bruh survived 3 attempts on his life already. You feel me? So,
so he like bulletproof.
what Pac said? I got shot 5 times. Real niggas don't die. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? You feel like you Teflon. You man of steel.
Right.
So I mean, I can't tell you where he was psychologically, but he loved our community, bro. You feel me? And our community loved him. Like, even the niggas that was hate, you know, somebody said that down and told them like y'all niggas hate, now the nigga love them again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how it be. That's how it be. You know what I mean?
So speaking of Memphis, man, who is your top 5 out of Memphis?
with the rap shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your top 5 rappers out of Memphis.
Of all times or just recent right
Your
now?
top 5 favorite rappers to all time, whichever one you go with.
All right.
It might better say
Young Dolph.
You give his top 5. Pressure on him.
Young Dolph number 1.
For sure.
I say the 3-6 Mafia group. I say this 1. Project Pet will be 3. You know what I'm saying? A-Ball, MJG. That's fine.
Oh,
you ain't got Player Fly on your list? A top 5 in Memphis? Mr. Getting it on?
I like Fly. I'm from South Memphis. He from South Memphis too, but Fly didn't put out the material that them people without name put out. Fly probably 3 albums.
Top 5. I like it.
Listen.
But it's
hey, Player Fly probably got like 3 albums. Top.
Getting it on, Fly shit, Fly 2K, The Game Owe Me. Man, quit playing with that man.
He got 45 albums.
Hey, who you like amongst the youngsters
in Memphis?
Yeah.
Man, it's hard for me to say certain shit because like I'm from the other side and I ain't no hating ass nigga, but like I really like niggas from the other side. But
so let's just do like the top 5 in the industry. Like,
hey, but look, I want to justify what I'm gonna say before it come out. You feel me? Like it was certain niggas that bruh fuck with that didn't acknowledge that man death, bruh. You feel me? Like, hey, I'm gonna keep it 100. I love Moneybagg Yo. You hear me, dog? My Young Dolph was one of them niggas' first features, bro, and he did it on GP. No acknowledgement, bro. No RIP. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit took something from me, bro.
Do you feel that's because he affiliated with, you know what I'm saying, CMG and Yo Gotti and Black Youngster?
You gotta stand on principle. Like, nigga, CMG ain't God. Nigga, CMG ain't nigga infinity. It ain't karma, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just 1,000, bro. You gotta think about it. We all can get touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you gotta keep it real at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? His own artist, shout out to Big 30. He actually acknowledged Young Dolph presence. They got interviews. Look it up on YouTube. Look up Big 30 speaks about the death of Young Dolph. He said, I ain't affiliated with CMG. I'm affiliated with Bread Gang and Endless. That's Young Dolph. That's, Moneybagg Yo label, Bread Gang. And he signed to Endless. You feel what I'm saying? And Big 30 is Pooh Shiesty, Free Pooh Shiesty. That's Pooh Shiesty. They best friends. And Pooh Shiesty neighborhood like the next neighborhood from our hood. You know what I'm saying? He fuck with Young Dolph. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what messed me up is that we have so many different talented artists up out of Memphis, and I think the school post that we gonna post up has something to do with that. But don't you remember? Because I remember when we used to have them on Mud Island. We used to have them fests across the bridge. Mud Island or whatever. I forgot the name on
Summer Jam.
The summer jams. We used to have the summer jams, right? And it was so crazy because it was always everybody was always pitted against each other. Right. Or else people will come in from different cities. You have people like matter of fact, at that time it was that the group that's had that song, Who the One I Saw You With? I don't know, John Doe, whoever sung that song.
I don't know.
They was there.
I'm sure it didn't sound like that.
Now listen,
you don't need to try.
What I'm saying is the summer jam, it'll be people from all over. You will have R&B acts, you will have hip hop acts, you will have all this shit. We welcoming all the outside people to the city, right?
Right.
But here it is, the niggas in the city not even getting along and fucking with each other.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's a catastrophe when you leave the thing. Like, motherfuckers, like, you at the event and the shit going down and you feeling like it ain't the rappers. It's like because they got they little this side over here, that side over here. So now the people it's
right.
like complete mayhem. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And it's
Right.
so unfortunate because it was a point of time, like even when Gotti was coming up, you know, he had the thing where him and 3-6 was going back and forth. It was like niggas can't just coexist with each other. It gotta be one big ass fish.
Right.
Instead of everybody being a school of fish to fucking together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, a nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga used to listen to Yo Gotti. Nigga was a big fan, like, of Yo Gotti. I'm gonna keep it 100. But you know, everybody know the beef him and Young Dolph had, or you know the differences they had. I'm a loyal nigga. You know what I'm saying? To the grave. You feel me? I'm picking sides. This nigga from my hood. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal against Yo Gotti. None of this shit. It's just if I had the opportunity to be with Yo Gotti in some business, like I would have to, take an L on that shit.
Yeah, got to.
Feel me, bro?
Yeah.
Like, cause this is what it is.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm from the choose size era. Choose up, nigga.
You know,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Draw that line in the sand.
Yep.
Sure.
So with that being said,
Loyalty is
we have an ongoing running question that we like to ask our guests. You know, a lot of these rappers, they be talking about how being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs. Do you feel like being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs? And I'm not gonna tell your occupation, but I know what you do, and I feel like that shit is way more dangerous than being a rapper. But do you feel like being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs?
Yeah, it's a dangerous fucking job. Number one, you gotta think about any public figure is a dangerous job. You feel me? Because you can make a statement or say something or represent something that someone completely fucking hates. You feel me? And that make you a target.
Yeah.
Along with the rap shit, you gotta look at the social classes in. So rappers are hood niggas. You know, when you're talking about social class, you're talking about where people are. You feel me? Like intellectually, economically, the supporters. You feel me? Ain't no motherfucking Trump supporter supporting rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you talking about social class. All right. When you talking about social class, you talking about a rich motherfucker belonging to a country club or a fraternity. You talking about a rapper, a nigga in the hood belonging to a gang organization, a drug organization. You understand what I'm saying? These things right here make this shit even more fucking dangerous. You feel me? Because you affiliated with people who are affiliated still in the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That make this shit even more fucking dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You can be a target anywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I actually heard that recently, and I don't know how true this is. I'm just speaking. Somebody shot up Yo Gotti concert last week in Alabama. I don't know if it's real or what.
No, I read about it.
Huh?
That sound I came across something like that.
Right. So that's how real this shit is. A nigga that probably don't even fucking know Young Dolph personally could be mad at Yo Gotti, and you know, because of the depth of Young Dolph. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. I'm not, because you know, we gotta be
It's not implicating anyone or saying that he actually have anything to do with it, but just because the public knew that there was just like some industry stuff, they try to the fans and the people who love, they'll take it the extra mile, and it probably don't even have. We're not trying to implicate anyone, but yeah, just the fact that people be on bullshit.
Right. So you got option shit that you don't even fucking know. Like you going to a motherfucking city, they know you. You don't even know that they there for you.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Hell yeah.
It's dangerous, bro.
It's definitely dangerous in that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely dangerous in that aspect. You know, they going around the country, going to different hoods, you know, going to these different little clubs, these little after hours, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's always motherfuckers lurking.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
So
So
I want to ask you this too. How was it? I got when everything happened. Because me being from Memphis, I got a lot of inside information, like people that's kind of telling. You know how you would read something on the internet, and then you would have somebody from the town. They'll hit you up and be like, "Man, it's like going down out here." How was it like following the tragic shooting of Young Dolph? May he rest in peace. How was it in the city as far as the violence in the city? Did it pick up after that, or some
it
of
was
the stuff we was reading was like some bullshit?
it was some bullshit and it was some real shit. It was rumors of, I heard niggas was, shooting up or shooting at Black Youngster Street or some shit, where you come up on in South Memphis. Everybody mad, man. You know what I'm saying? It was some more shit happening. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get specific. It was some. I heard rumors of people. They slid on some people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
So how was it like just from a lot of times when things happen in Memphis, what people don't understand, even though it's a cutthroat city, Memphis is like a world of its own. So when something happened in the town, we kind of like it be a energy,
mm,
like it's a certain type of feeling that you get
the,
where it be like a cloud. Like how was it just
the main,
being out and knowing that this has happened? Because I know a lot of people was just like down and
yeah,
out about it.
the main thing was like it was heartbreaking. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Just to know, like, Dolph, he made a huge impact on us, not only Castile but the world. The city of Memphis is giving back, and a lot of people liked him. A lot of people liked his cockiness. You know what I'm saying? The things that he spoke on, far as like ownership, being independent. You know what I'm saying? Like that's already unorthodox in the hip hop community already, because you got to think about who actually had the courage to. Most rappers, man, they signing deals and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we was just, I think it was just devastation. It was like Martin Luther King getting assassinated. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to see nobody
Damn.
go out like that. And then you got to think about, they put up still images of the gunmen. You feel me, with the Draco and shit. So now you projecting images in your mind like, damn, a nigga slaughtered him like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to just, a few years back, if you heard somebody got killed, they just got killed. You ain't see no pictures of the gunman and shit. Nigga got the Bass Pro hat on, mask up. You knew what kind of car the nigga was driving. You understand what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, the internet solved the case. The niggas that they got in custody and the niggas that they looking for, I got proof. I can show you. Niggas was inboxing me 3 days after Young Dolph got murdered. Like, these the niggas that's responsible. Them niggas that's in custody.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No cap.
So my thing is the Martin Luther King thing that you mentioned that is so interesting because every hood got a Martin Luther King Jr. Street. In
Right.
every hood, I don't know if every hood got a Malcolm X, but I know every hood got a Martin Luther King Jr. It don't matter where you live, and if you in the inner city, somewhere there's a Martin Luther King Jr. Street.
Right. I remember Manny Fred said this shit on one of his sons. He said, once you cross Martin Luther King,
You know you in the hood, you know where you at, and that's in every city, every inner city got
right,
Martin Luther King Jr. Street, right?
right,
Um, Now there's a street in Memphis named after Dolph.
right.
You just so happens to be downtown on some other shit, taking care of personal business.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah, I saw your video. You was downtown, so imagine this man, close childhood friend.
Yeah,
His partner done got assassinated. He take downtown, what at City Hall or something, right?
yeah.
You down there taking care of personal business, and in the midst of you taking care of personal business, tell the people what happened in the midst of you taking care of your personal business.
Yeah, the city council in Memphis, like they voted unanimous decision to name the street in our hood after Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
That's what's up.
it was real dope. And they kind of bring me to. I'm glad you said. I felt good being there. Like it was like damn, I was in the right place at the right time. You feel me?
Right.
Cause like the business I was handling, I really didn't really want to be down there. It just so happened, you know what I'm saying? Like damn, I'm right here, and I actually got the opportunity to share that experience with his little brother. His little brother was there. You know what I'm saying? His aunt was there, and I got pictures with him. And they give you like a little placard or whatever. On behalf of the city of Memphis, we gonna honor Dolph. Dunn Avenue, you name it, Adolph Thorne Jr., et cetera, et cetera. So being there, I was proud to be there for sure. But it just make you spark questions about like that shit happened expeditiously, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happened, 2 weeks after that man was murdered, bro, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And when you think about this shit, like, bro,
That's crazy.
it's too crazy. And I don't want to get too deep into shit, but y'all, I know all y'all, I don't know what y'all, how y'all believe in like, certain rumors that they might have said about Jay-Z or P. Diddy. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like how
Industry
they
shit.
is, you know what I'm saying? The industry shit, right?
Yeah.
And one of my biggest ideas of me just knowing, bro, what was bro last album?
Illuminati. Paper route Illuminati.
Okay. So he was independent. He hadn't signed no deal, right? So in my opinion, it was kind of like it was almost like he was like, paper route the new Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? And then like, it was kind of like, he ain't the Illuminati.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like you mocking it. You feel me? And I ain't trying to go too deep off into this shit, but it like certain things transpired like after his death,
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, how many motherfuckers gonna get their street that fast?
Yeah, that was fast because it was crazy. Like with me looking at your post, I was like, okay, that's what's up. And you actually, you always been one. If it's something coming out, you'll be like, hey, I ain't for sure because we didn't know if it was gonna be the all airways or done or whatever. And you was like, I don't want to misinform, but it has gotten passed. Then next thing you know, it was up, and then you see his widow, they're doing the whole presentation of the city being named after him and everything. So
you gotta think about some shit, bro. Like, look at what that man spoke on, like in every fucking interview, bro. Like
independence, independence,
and not signing no deal, not being slave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a question, man. I watched one of Young Dolph's documentary, right? And it's one with his grandmama on there.
Yeah.
And you talk about how she helped raise him, and I seen how instrumental she was in raising him and believing in him.
Right.
How's she doing right now?
Well, his grandma that he won't always talk about Ida Mae, she passed. The other grandma that you see, I think she in Chicago. That he had on a private jet, but the one that raised him, she actually passed. You know what I'm saying? But most of his family, man, they crying. That's something you just can't never say. You know what I'm saying? People put on the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you in the public or when you dealing with people, you never know what people are dealing with.
Right.
Yeah. But I know his little brother. I don't want nobody to get mad at me or nothing. That's who was actually with him. You know what I'm saying? When it happened, I don't know if y'all saw. Did y'all see it in the pictures?
I heard about it.
Yeah.
He was the one, running here at the dreads with you know what I'm saying? He took that shit bad. He took that shit hard because he was right there. As his brother, he probably feel like shit, he could have, you know what I'm saying, down one of them niggas too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, but
cold-blooded. Hey, so take us back to to that day for you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, do you remember where you was at when you first heard it? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, bro. I was at fucking work and
Repeat that.
huh?
Repeat that.
I was at work.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Tell y'all what I do. I'm a lineman. I work on the power lines. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah. So I work for the public power company here. You know what I'm saying? It's I ain't got it really. It's a decent career. It's actually, as far as a living, it's you know make a great living. But we ain't talking about them. Just giving you an idea of like what it was for me. You know, so my cousin called me, who has a close relationship with Young Dolph too. Shout out to her. She Kim Coco. She actually Young Dolph would always like this just say, and she met Young Dolph through me because she older than me. This is my big cousin,
Yeah.
but she always like you know how women are. Like women like they you know what I'm saying like they gonna be on a nigga ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be on bro ass like this. If I ran into him, bumped into him, I had the time to get with him and he had the time to get with me, it was cool. But
Right.
women now they can get a pass with that shit. You
Right.
know? And so she be on that nigga ass about all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause she a hustler, you feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
they had a relationship real tight. So she called me and told me he was dead. You know, he just got killed. And I knew this shit right then and there. Like, this my cousin calling me. I know this ain't no fucking rumor. You feel me? And I just broke down crying. And after she called me, my fucking phone went crazy. So I left work right then. I went straight to the fucking scene. I probably was on the scene like 30 minutes
Damn.
after he got killed. You feel me? Yeah, I went straight to that motherfucker. I told him I got to go. You know what I'm saying, bro? And you know that shit just was hard, bro, because dude was like, man, he was the leader of our community. You know
Indeed.
what I'm saying? Dude was a good dude. Dude didn't have no flaws on his name at all before Young Dolph. When he was just main man, he wasn't no grimy ass nigga. Young Dolph wasn't even a criminal, bro. He was a hustler, but he wasn't no fucking criminal. Young Dolph, he probably been in jail for some petty ass weed charge possessions or some shit. Young Dolph ain't been to jail for no motherfucking robbery or you know what
Right.
I'm saying, man. Like this nigga was a upstanding man. He was speaking nothing but positive shit about his business. Ain't fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that's real. I know that I don't mean to cut you off. I know that's real because everybody that talks about him, they instantly fall in love with him. They
Mm-hmm.
instantly embrace him like it was something about him that all the rappers that fuck with me, like, man, I fuck with that boy. I
Mm-hmm.
like him. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing, never no negativity.
Right.
That's
And
true.
keep it 100. I'm just gonna say it, how him and Young Dolph, how him and Yo Gotti beef actually occurred. Gucci Man was on a radio show. Y'all might remember this shit. And Dolph and Gucci had a close relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Because once Dolph started building some momentum in the city, he automatically went to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He fuck with Gucci now. You know, Gucci a hustling ass nigga. I know if y'all familiar with Gucci, he's behind a lot of success of a lot of rappers. Nicki Minaj, Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? The Migos. These people went through Gucci. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
Young Dolph was in the radio station when Gucci Man had an interview. You know what I'm saying? And Yo Gotti name came up. You can look this shit up on YouTube. It's gonna come up. You'll see Dolph in the background. Gucci, Yo Gotti name came up in the interview, and they asked him about something about Yo Gotti. And Gucci Man called Yo Gotti a buster or something. Like I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And after that, shit, it was just like, I guess Yo Gotti felt the way. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he like, nigga, you from my city. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't speak up type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And you rolling with this nigga. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So that's how the beef really began between them. And then, Young Dolph made other allegations and shit about y'all know what went on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
How it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? My beef is all ego, bro.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
all ego, especially with men, black men. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't victim on no side. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
And especially you got two big hustlers in the rap game. You know what I mean, from two different sides of the city. You know what I mean, and they, you know,
Right,
it's gonna be like that
Yep.
competition. You know what I mean, and they both independent. So you know what I mean.
Yes,
It was what it
indeed.
was. You know,
So
right.
speaking
yeah,
of independent, what would you say drove Dolph to always stay independent or to have that independent mindset in the rap game, or you know what I'm saying, when he was moving and never signing a deal or doing nothing like that?
Like I said, like here a few minutes ago. Like you got to look at he came in the rap game in a pivotal point. You feel me? Like these niggas was going from CDs to digital streams. You know
right.
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas was jacking niggas like Napster. You could go download nigga album. Y'all came up in the middle of that. Like
Come your sound. Bring your sound back up.
how I sound now.
You good now?
Okay, excuse me.
You
He
good?
he came back like he came through like in a like there was a fade. You know how you fading a nigga hair go from ball to the blend. You feel me? Like he came in the game like that. It was a huge fucking transition. So I could imagine. You feel what I'm saying? He was getting money just off of show money, and then now boom, this nigga gone digital. You feel what I'm saying? So you know
Yeah.
the industry gone digital, not him, but the industry itself. You
He need no label. I mean, you know, he need that major label.
exactly.
Yep.
Feel me? And then his business partner, who a real motherfucking hustler too. You know, we looked up to his business partner.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Daddy O. We looked up to him. He was that nigga. He was like the nigga when we were coming up. You feel me? Like so
Mm-hmm.
he was the entrepreneur. So that just made them like 10 times more fucking harder. Like, you know, I couldn't imagine how they business went. Like I can't speak on, you know what I'm saying? Because like they were business partners. I don't know the conversations that they had. You feel me? But I just know that he came in the game in a pivotal point of the culture of rap.
That
Right.
makes sense.
You feel me? And you just got to think about that instant success, bro. Streaming, how they paying niggas. You getting 100% of what the fuck is yours.
Yeah.
All your
Right.
show. You feel me, dog?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who the
He,
fuck in the sign?
hey, he was in the game for a long time too, because he started what, '08, so that was
Yeah,
like, you know what I
oh,
mean?
decade. And
Yeah. So
I actually
all
read,
independent.
I actually read this in a probably a legitimate source. I don't. Didn't nobody tell me that I read it from a legit. He made over 200 million, bro.
Oh
Probably, hell
wow.
yeah, I can believe
And,
it in sales. Yeah.
and he has a lot of investments.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? He got a team of niggas, bro, that's in real estate, like intelligent niggas and shit. You feel me? That he was involved with, that he was
Yeah.
real tight with.
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy is, I know some people that know people, and I a little birdie told me that he actually was a very spiritual brother. Like he was very in tune with self and everything like that, and he was very spiritual. And it's so disheartening to see someone like that leave so fast. We have lost so many people who are just becoming who they are. Like we see the success from a materialistic thing, but my like the success of like your personal growth.
Like,
You developing and you going through different changes and everything, to see someone like actually fully reach their full potential.
right,
And I've heard interviews where people was like, Young Dolph, he did everything that he needed to do and he reached his fullest potential. But I
right,
think that was more so on a financial or materialistic side, and not so much as like the spiritual growth and him developing more so as a man.
right,
And I feel like the world would have benefited to be able to see that growth, and,
right.
and to see him reach that point.
You can also like taking account of his old lady. Like, how many rappers you see have an old lady? Like, when you see her speaking, you see how she speaks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So poised. You know what I'm saying? Look how she represent herself. She ain't no vain woman. You know what
right.
I'm saying? She not on there, man, with flossing and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Never have been.
you
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like, so when these things reflect on who a person is. You feel me? He chose
For
her to
sure.
be a woman. Young Dolph could have any motherfucking woman he wanted.
For sure.
You
For
feel me?
sure. For
Chicks
sure.
with the ass, the whatever, the shit that we see. You know what I'm saying? You know the shit we
Hmm.
see. He
Yeah.
was
Hell
he
yeah.
he had a queen, bro, and she represented him well, even in the lack of his presence here on earth with us. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a
Reflect
fact.
him. You know what I'm saying?
And when you seen him, he was always with his family, you know what I'm saying? And all the pictures, they was always together, they was always on trips.
Right,
You know what I mean? He was always speaking about his family in interviews and shit like that. And in his songs and shit. So you could definitely see, you know what I mean, that connection and how she held him up and you know what I mean?
And
It was
Yeah.
a beautiful thing, you know what I mean?
if
definitely.
you go back and you listen to Dolph, you can see his evolution. You can
Right,
see him growing into himself. Like you said, y'all was reserved, right?
right,
So if you listen to a lot of his early interviews, he didn't talk much,
right.
one or two answers, one or two words. But
Hmm.
the later, the more he got comfortable with himself, you could see the growth. And he
Right,
opened up a little more. He let people into his world. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm sure that's contributed to like his spiritual development
right,
and just somewhat not trusting, but just getting comfortable with talking to people.
right. Yeah, he was really short with words, bro. Like Dolph went, he wasn't just opening up to people and shit. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And he was like, a distrusting person. I'm a distrusting person. You feel me? Like, where we from, bro, you got to be careful about your environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here on no vulnerable shit. We playing for keeps.
Yeah.
Saying, bro, and I'm very spiritually in tune. And like, you looking for people like yourself in this shit. Cause our back against
Mhm.
the wall. Everybody got hidden motives, hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? This shit, the Matrix out here. Motherfuckers sipping the tea and shit. They intoxicated on this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't even real. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I got nice shit outside my motherfucking house. Me and my old lady riding clean, brand new shit in the year. Got all the design and shit, but that shit ain't me. You feel me? I'm on this interview with y'all. I got this Memphis hoodie on. Number one, I'm from Memphis. This my economic sauce. You feel me? I got
Mhm.
Gucci hats, shirts, all that shit you can name. I got that shit, but that shit ain't me. I ain't gonna be fucked up about it. We in a material world. You feel me? And material shit gonna come and go. You feel me? If you got it, you supposed to have this shit. Everybody's self-made. We all self-made. It's just the rich motherfuckers admit it. You feel me?
Mhm.
That mean if you ain't got shit, you don't want shit. You feel me?
You spoke a word.
Just keeping it 100. You
That's
know what
Hell
scripture.
yeah.
That's
Hell
scripture.
yeah.
We ain't fucked up about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
For
We
sure.
we we want an abundance. We want money so we can have an abundance of resources. Want to be
Indeed.
limited to shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
That's the objective. It's the freedom that we after, not the motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
cost money. It's a price. You feel me?
Mhm.
That you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? And money is the byproduct. You dig what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yep.
Yes,
That
sir.
makes plenty of sense.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how work out on this shit quick though. You feel me?
Yep. He was
Like
ahead of
I'm,
his time.
yeah, I'm about 5, 6 years of real like this shit we born in this shit. You feel me? Like that nigga caught on quick. You know?
Yes, indeed. But I want to drop this trivia question again for the people. Our hip hop trivia question brought to you by our sponsors. Who did Pimp C say was his favorite rapper? Again, Who did Pimp C say was his favorite rapper? Y'all try to answer that in the comments. We gonna reveal the answer at the end of the show. Actually, I was looking at the comments. Somebody already got the right answer. I ain't gonna say what it
What?
is,
Yeah.
but at the end of the show, we gonna reveal the answer. So, um, we wanna if you don't mind sticking around with us or whatever, we gonna jump into the hip hop school post and do a little debating or whatever the case may be. And we definitely appreciate you for coming through and open up our eyes to a broader perspective of who Young Dolph was and who he was to you and your family and his community and everything. And with that being said, like what do you have in store for yourself? What's the trajectory for you?
Well, definitely building my brand, right? Definitely building my brand. Economic sauce. Economic sauce is financial education, financial literacy. So, economics, of course, is just social development, period. There's so many different things that make up economics. It ain't just money, but the decisions that's made that dictates the economy. You feel me? If we don't understand education, you know what I'm saying? Political shit, people that's empowered. This shit is engineered and done by design. You
For
follow
sure.
what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
were born, we were born in this capitalistic shit. You feel me? Sauce is basically like a word that we use. So economic and sauce, I'm basically bridging the gap from you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers that are, financial literate and the motherfuckers that are financial illiterate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, the you know what I'm saying? You can't reinvent the wheel. You can only learn the rules to this shit. You feel me? So definitely building it. Also, with my success, I want to give back. I want to contribute to carrying on to bro legacy, not only in my community, but all over in honor of him. You feel me? Me and this nigga was together like every day before he became Young Dolph. Yeah, actually, his success kind of like built his success like it built the distance in our relationship, not no negative aspect, but he became Young Dolph.
Right.
Feel me? And I got a family. I got children. You feel me? I got an old lady, mom, dad. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm the leader in my family. You feel me? I ain't no motherfucking runner. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if I ain't pay no intricate role that's gonna provide for the responsibilities that I need to provide for, then I had to make other alternatives. You know what I'm saying? And that's the decision that I made. And I'm an independent person. Everybody in his camp know me. You feel what I'm saying? They know I'm a boss. You feel me?
Sauce boss, huh?
Yes.
Right. You know, I'm
So,
still a
Yes,
boss. You feel what
indeed.
I'm saying? Like I ain't no broke ass nigga. I'm getting money. I'm having my way in my lane, and I want more. But to back to your question, I want to give back in his honor. I want to do philanthropy work. You feel what I'm saying? I want to contribute to the turkey drives that he was holding in our neighborhoods, to the back in school drives, things that he did in our community. And I also want to give our community, not just Castelia, but the black community, financial education, financial literacy. You understand what I'm saying? We need tools in order for us to advance. It's a
Yes,
race.
indeed.
What we lacking. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a mindset about leader. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That
Yep.
Hey, so tell the people how they can reach you. How they get in touch with you? You know what you got going on. You know what I mean?
follow me on IG, Economic Sauce. This economic underscore sauce. I got a radio show every Tuesday and Thursday night. On Power 99 The Mix. You can go to Power 99 The Mix app in the App Store. We got over 6.4 million listeners. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna upload my videos here maybe a week or so. Maybe give me 2 weeks from now. They get in the digital images and stuff together. But basically, I build a platform for all entrepreneurs to, because I'm not an expert at all these things. You understand what I'm saying? So I want my platform to be for the experts who are in real estate, credit, stocks, cryptocurrency, NFTs, Bitcoin. I want to allow them to come on. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn. We're in a digital society.
For sure.
If we continue to move the way we were moving prior to the pandemic, then niggas ain't gonna have shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a new day. It's a new world. You feel me? Inflation just went up 7%. They got Uber, Grubhub. You feel what I'm saying? Man, these folks don't want to hear why you ain't got that motherfucking car payment. Why you can't make your rent. You feel me, dog? Like that shit is out the window. They going on. The world is moving on. You feel me? It's important that we tap in to what's to come and what the trajectory of the world is going. You feel me? Yeah, we can't be emulating shit that we see other motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got women, they doing eyelashes. I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I'm just saying how minimized our minds be. You feel what I'm saying? Because we see another motherfucker doing it. I'll just say rap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't motherfucking rap. Everybody. Nigga, the NBA is international. Everybody ain't gonna be no fucking ball player. You understand? We need more doctors, lawyers, linemen, things like that. Man, motherfuckers like me, bro, I dropped out of high school. I make a legit 6 figures.
For sure.
That's some real shit.
Like, that shit realistic. I ain't finna be on this motherfucker front. I'm telling you, this is the tools that I use. I had to figure, I said, man, look, I need me some motherfucking money. You feel me? I know I get it, right? So where I'm gonna get it from? I ain't going to no motherfucking penitentiary. I can tell you that now. Right, nigga, I got OCD. You feel what I'm saying? My nigga, I got niggas calling me from the feds. I got another homeboy upstate. I'm listening to this shit. I'm not going in there with them niggas unless this was killing a nigga for fucking with somebody I love. That's the only way you gonna catch me in that motherfucker. You feel me? My mama done been to the feds. She went to the feds for me. I don't got to go. You understand what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? I ain't got not realistically or not literally, but hypothetically speaking. You feel me?
She sacrificed her freedom for you, so you ain't got to do it.
I'd be a damn fool to go to jail.
And
bro. So, you know, realistically, I'm thinking like, okay, bam, I need to do something for myself. I need this income, bro. I need something. How am I gonna get it? Okay, this is the opportunity I had in front of me. I took that motherfucker, and then that motherfucker took me here, and then there, and that's how this shit go. You feel what I'm saying? In our community, we need to learn how to be leaders and use our own collective thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? I couldn't be Young Dolph. Young Dolph is Young Dolph. You feel me? That nigga was a blue chip. That shit don't happen every day. You feel me?
Right.
I've been a damn fool to think I can use the same recipe Young Dolph did. That's foolishness.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
what's up. But you know what? I want to tell you this. I want to be able to give you your flowers. Being that I've known you since I was a teenager or whatever, and I've seen your growth. I've seen, you evolve into who you are today. And I want to tell you that I am so proud of you.
I'm proud.
Keep going. And, like, even when I had reached out to you and everything, and you was like, you was giving me my praise and everything. It was kind of like the same thing where you was like, you was honored to be on the platform, and I was honored to have you on the platform because I know the type of guy that you are. You will always have been a stand-up guy, and I appreciate you for coming onto the platform and just speaking in the way that you have, because when you speak about being reserved, I remember there was a time, like, even with like people that you was cool with, what I'm saying, like myself and others, you ain't have too much words for us. So to just even be able to hear you articulate yourself the way that you're articulating yourself right now, opening yourself up, like that's big to me. So I'm definitely proud of you, and much success with everything that you got going on, for real.
I want to give you your flowers as well. I can't. It wouldn't be right. It's all about reciprocity. You know,
Yeah.
then you the only woman amongst three other men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold it down.
you hear me, bro? Like, and I see it. I see who driving. Not discrediting y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, that's real shit.
about the
I'm sitting back in the Maybach. I'm in the back seat,
yeah.
man.
I
Look,
be high.
real shit though. Like, cause bro, my old lady, she in the room and she could hear me talking, and I ain't saying this shit to kiss her ass and nothing. But like, she a hustler. Our birthday like 7 days apart, so she like my twin. She's at 5 years younger and shit. And I had to learn, man, women can get in some rooms we can't get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like I used to have to take the lead on every motherfucking thing, but you know, and I'm just bringing all this up because I like what you doing as well, Dace. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you holding this shit down, and you been strong. You been like a mentally strong. I don't know if y'all ever had some words with it. You ain't gonna fucking win. You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
You know?
Every day, nigga. Trust me. Every day.
I got Plex right now.
Every day.
Hey,
Soon as we get up off of here, we're gonna have some more words, probably.
Yeah, because I'm
That's
cussing
how it go.
somebody out about their background. But anyway, keep going.
you done found balance in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of you as well. You know, you moved from the city to a whole nother city, and you doing something like this. Now you in the digital world. It's the metaverse. You on time. This shit, you on schedule. All of us on schedule. You feel me?
Indeed.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honored for y'all to have me. And you know, I would like to do this again about any topic. It ain't just gotta be about no Young Dolph shit, but you know, whatever, bro. Like I said, I'm into building global relationships and just doing this shit, bro. You feel me? Taking it back.
So let's do it.
That's what's up. Because we got some other topics to talk about right now. If you don't mind sticking around, because y'all know.
We got one more.
Listen, y'all know. Will Smith, he done rocked Chris at the Oscars, and I'm gonna talk about that once I get off here. Y'all know I got my own individual show, The Deaths of Deasia, so I will be talking about that when I get out here on my own show. Will Smith rocked Chris is going down. So I got the video clip. I want y'all, if y'all haven't seen this, you know, I know we got so many woke people that be watching us or whatever, they ain't seen certain shit. Y'all check this out.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Here come the men in black. Okay. So Will Smith done slapped the fuck out this man in the middle of the Oscars. Who think that he was right for slapping him? So BP, you think he was right?
I think he was right.
So Supreme think he was right, and Brother Truth think he was right. I think he was wrong, and Heezy think he was wrong. Right?
I ain't gonna say I think he was wrong.
It was just uncalled for.
No, I think he ain't really had no choice. So yeah, I guess I'm saying yeah.
So you think he right too?
Yeah, he what was he gonna do? He couldn't just sit there. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
he really had no choice.
So why is it in the Will Smith, like all of that stuff happens all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? That stuff happens all the time when people make a joke. And
niggas
so,
get slapped all the time too. Cat Williams got slapped on stage up here in Detroit too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get slapped on stage too.
At the Oscars.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas get
Not at
slapped.
the Oscars though, but niggas get slapped. Them fucking comedians and shit. You know
I
what
thought
I'm
I
saying?
had somebody on my side. I shouldn't even show this damn clip. You know I'm defeated. I need a teammate.
But for me though, go ahead, True.
No, go ahead, bro.
Now you go ahead, Truth. You ain't said too much enough. I need you to say something.
Oh no, but I was gonna say like it's like if you look at the clip, you would see Will kind of laugh at the joke at first, but then he noticed that because they kind of go off of him, but you would notice that Jada didn't laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so like, oh shit, she don't find that shit funny. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I'm gonna do? I can't just sit here and let that nigga do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he should have slapped him or shouldn't have slapped him, but I'm in agreement with him defending his wife in the best way that he see fit, because that's what you got to do as a man. You have to defend your wife every chance that you get.
Hey, so listen. Do you think if she would have laughed it off, do you think he would have did something or should have did something?
No.
Hold on. I just want to get something straight. Laughing don't mean you not mad.
Oh no, yeah,
that's true. But his laugh,
motherfucker laugh and still do something. I done seen.
Now I laugh and do something to you, so I understand what you're saying. But he laughed and slapped his knee. He was having a good time. He was having a good time. And then she was like, and then she put that battery in his back. You better do something. You ain't gonna get no pussy tonight. And he got his ass up and jawed Chris Rock because she was gonna drop on his ass. That's what happened.
Me personally, and this is a disclaimer for me. I think it was staged too. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of looked kind of staged. But if it was real, I'm with him. If it wasn't, I'm still, hey, it was a good thing. Hey, man, somebody got slapped.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get too much of my opinion on here because I don't want the Dora
What you
Milaje.
say, Paul?
In my opinion, I think he did the right thing. Like, you got to think about something, how strong black women are. You know what I'm saying? And all because I've seen this shit ain't got nothing to do with this, because I've been seeing a lot of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But, bro, if you don't protect your black woman, bro, or you let a motherfucker embarrass you in front of your black woman, she ain't gonna never respect your ass again, bro. That's just straight up square business, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You had no choice.
Like, real. And he was Chris Rock. That's another thing too. Like, he could have made a joke about it. It was several couples in that motherfucker audience. You feel what I'm saying? Why you gonna isolate these people? You feel me? It's just almost like you call a nigga a bitch. You feel me? Like when a man call you a bitch, he pretty much size you up and confident that he can take your ass out. You feel what I'm saying?
And Will Smith, man, he been taking some L's, man, and he just said, you know what? I can't take no more L's. I can't do it.
Exactly. Fuck it,
man. I want to say this, man. I see people talking about how you ain't supposed, if you know you can whoop somebody, or if you know a motherfucker weaker than you ain't supposed to do shit to him. That's total bullshit.
No, I don't agree with that now.
Oh, sometimes you gotta remind a nigga that you weak and you need to shut the fuck up because you weak. And I'm gonna slap your weak ass. That's what's wrong. That's one problem with the world today. Weak people run this bitch because strong people stop slapping their bitch ass.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the reason why people get participation trophies and people think we all created equal and everybody's supposed to be on the same level or whatever, because it's like the people that, they ain't bossed up or anything like that, they get a pass. Like, you supposed to be able to just like let them make it or whatever. And that's why you got a lot of sorry motherfuckers out here, because we live in a world where we just let people, okay, well, we know you don't know this, or we know you kind of weak or whatever. We just gonna let you make it. No.
Man, you got 7 foot tall women, 7 foot tall men on the fucking women's swim team and all kind of shit.
Oh, that man there, he was on
7 footer on that motherfucker, man. What the fuck you talking about?
What about the? What's the? I'm gonna let her do the show. I know she.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the the post.
Yeah, I'm a post up the school post.
Yeah, that's why I said I know you're gonna do to it. That's why.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go more into detail myself. I'm gonna let them. I don't wanna beef with them right now. You know
I
what
got a
I'm saying?
question.
You just waiting to be on your show. I think gonna come to your hood.
Yeah, y'all come on. Y'all come follow me on Dance of the Age. I'm a pop my shit about this Will Smith and Jada Pinkett thing.
I got a question that I wanted to ask y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop school, past and present. Like, what was the inspiration behind it? Like, like, was y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying? People not getting a right doing the music. Certain people, I say, like, what was inspired by it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of topics, and hip hop is strong in our culture. You feel? Like, what was the
We just be on Facebook talking shit, right?
yeah,
About hip hop, right?
right,
And we created this group, this Facebook group called Hip Hop Past and Present, man.
right,
And you got people from all regions and that all types of hip hop that love all types of hip hop. And
right.
it just be some real hot topics to that motherfucker, man. It got real crazy. It go down in the hip hop school. You better pack your tools if you come to the hip hop
Yeah,
school,
the
man.
hip hop school, past and present, it's crazy. You hear me?
So we got so we definitely got to enroll you in the school, man. So I'm gonna tell you now, man. You know, what I'm saying, seem like you got some tough skin, so just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody off limits. Memphis done got rolled on a few times. You know what I'm saying? So, and then my boy he reached out to us and was like, man, we need a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We need a podcast, man. And
We done had the group for like the group been what damn near
4
for
years,
they did about 3-4 years.
about
Yeah,
4
Yeah,
years.
almost 4 years. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and so
and
we
so
always
okay.
kind of like brushed over the idea to make it a podcast, right? And it was just we'll be like, okay, we this need to be a live experience, and the way we give it up and what we do in the group or whatever, it need to be like people need to see this because the group is private. You just can't run up in there, you know what I'm saying? So the group is private. So we was like, man, we need to make it a live experience. But I think it's nothing. I believe in doing things in a certain time, and it's nothing that you experience to me that I feel like is a coincidence because I had been on a podcast and some things had transpired. Then I ended up doing my own thing, and then it was like being able to kind of like have a little tad bit of that experience or whatever. I think that being that they haven't did a podcast and all that kind of stuff before, I think having somebody on the team that kind of had that experience kind of give that confidence or whatever. And then it's like having the guys that how y'all men are, y'all more like strategic and linear thinkers and able to put things in order. So everything kind of like played out where it's like the guys like they taking care of the business. You know what I'm saying? They getting the business clear. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do nothing but sit up here and be cute. You know what I'm saying? They gonna handle the business. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But it's all like a balancing act or whatever. And it's just the shit ended up just making sense. Like everybody is knowledgeable in different areas in all of our different pieces, and what we bring it put it all together and make it a whole thing. So
Yeah.
right,
And then the whole past and present, it was just about bridging the gap because Supreme said in the group, it'd be a lot of beef between the older generation and the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Like the older heads, they like all the Coogee raps and you know what I mean, and Nas.
You still stuck on Tribe Called
Yeah,
Quest.
yeah. And then you got the younger cats who listen to the Dolphs, you know what I'm saying, to the Money Man, shit like that. So it was just about bringing those two things together because they both had beef with each other. Like y'all
right.
old niggas on some bullshit, the older niggas like y'all young niggas on this auto tune and singing shit. You know what I mean? So it was just all about bringing the past and the present together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Another idea that I had was I noticed that a lot of people think they be hip hop heads and hip hop experts, but really be regional hip hop heads and experts. So I
yeah,
wanted to show certain regions that it's a lot of shit going on over here that you don't know about that you missing out on that's real fucking dope. And you think you got all the dope shit over here, but nah, nigga, it's a whole nother world that people love. You know what I'm saying? So we bring it together. Sometimes it meshes, sometimes it clashes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a school. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of learning going on in there from the past to the present. And we just gonna see where the future takes us.
And it's dope. And I'm gonna show you an example of how it goes down, because people are always saying some dumb shit up in there. And here's an example of a school post that was silly as fuck.
I love it.
Somebody in the hip hop school past the present group said hip hop fact. Texas hip hop is superior to Tennessee hip hop. Texas hip hop is superior to Tennessee hip hop. A nigga sound like he talking from he a man with a paper sack ass. He say some shit like that.
So basically, that's like Houston versus Memphis.
Houston versus Memphis.
Yeah.
What you think, Sauce Ball?
With Young Buck, but that ain't, you know.
8-Ball MJG inspired a lot of it. I'm just keeping it 100. Like Pimp C, they was inspired by But yeah, Tony Draper, who brought them out, you know, who brought them like to Texas and all that, you know. But you gotta think about, all right, so let's say these ghetto boys, right? You know what I'm saying? Scarface, fucking D, Bush McBeal, all right? So who in Texas was rapping like them?
Shit.
Nobody
really. I could think of. Yeah, I'm about to say nobody I could think of. Yeah.
You got Ball and G, like rapping about being pimping, pimp harder. Like, we can name several niggas out of Texas that was inspired by that shit.
Inspired by Ball and G. Okay. Because Ball and G they came out early.
I think you got your history confused. I'm pretty sure that UGK came out before 8-Ball and MJG.
Coming Out Hard was way before 8-Ball MJG.
Okay. I remember. Now we got some homework.
I remember that shit. I was up. What he said? I get up early. What he say? What Pimp C said? I'm up early because I ain't a fight in the daytime. I was on that shit. You know, one day you hear I was on that shit, dog.
That's their third album, though.
But I'm saying, like, that's what the earliest shit.
Hey, I'm the one made that post, by the way, brother.
It's all good.
Yeah. I just want to let that be known, man. You know, and that's the type of shit we, you know.
I gotta go with Memphis though on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, outside of the Ghetto Boys and Scarface, I mean, you got heavy hitters in Memphis. Who you gonna hold up with? After that,
Zero, UGK, DOC,
album.
Fat.
I'm gonna tell you this the huge difference between it. This is what I'm gonna give Texas.
You got 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat,
Fifth Ward Boys.
I'm gonna give y'all what I give Texas. This is what I give Texas. Niggas in Texas could see the same success only in Texas that a nigga out of Memphis could saw nationwide. I give y'all that.
Right. It's so big, yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's all the fucking thing that matter, bro. The scoreboard, to me, regardless of what a motherfucker think about in talent, nigga, what did you get out that shit? You feel me? Like, niggas hard. Of course we want talent. Not taking away from talent. But niggas like Slim Thug, who seemed a huge amount of success, and his market was only in fucking Texas. Millionaire, them people, they market was only in Texas. It wasn't, they might have reached a broad platform, but the actual consumers were
for the most part, right?
Texas.
Right.
You feel me? And you gotta respect Texas for that. That's what I do. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's definitely a good debate. It's a good debate. There's no wrong answer.
I say for me, they both in my top 5 as far as regions and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really a matter of preference. You know what I'm saying? If you like that slow down, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit, you gonna gravitate towards some Texas shit.
I fuck with both, but
For me personally, though, I like, you know what I'm saying? I roll with Memphis. I like 8-Ball, MJG, 3-6 Mafia, Player Fly, Tila, you know what I'm saying? Dolph. You know, the list goes on
Hey,
and
bro,
on and on for me, for Memphis. So for
niggas
me personally.
Niggas are still selling regular Lil Baby buying beats from DJ Paul. You feel?
Right.
They still
And Juicy.
fucking beats.
And
Yep.
DJ Squeaky.
Right.
And DJ Squeaky. DJ Squeaky from shit.
Right.
Way back. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I
Yep.
gotta roll with Memphis, me personally. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to roll with Memphis, but you know what? That was a good conversation. As far as pitting those two majors. Well, it was the states. Y'all did the states, and we broke it down to the cities. But it was good pitting them together because I got love for Texas. I got love for Tennessee, of course, and you know with Tennessee being my home state or where the state I grew up in or whatever, I mean, you gonna automatically kind of like resonate with what you grew up on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
That's the thing about hip hop, though. Hip hop is a language. We speaking a language. You feel what I'm saying? And it's become a global language, but it's just like different words and different forms in each hood and state and shit meaning the same shit, but it's described differently.
The
You
lingo.
know what I'm saying? That shit got a huge influence our culture, bro.
On the world.
Yes, indeed. And then we finna take it back to Texas real quick because we got a question about one of our fallen soldiers, Pimp C. Our hip hop trivia question is, who did Pimp C say was his favorite rapper? Heezy, I'm gonna start with you. You think you know the answer?
I already know the answer.
Okay, let me ask Sauce Boss first. Sauce Boss, since you the guest of the show, let me ask you first. Who do you think Pimp C who he say his favorite rapper was?
Man, I don't fucking know. Tupac. That's who it was.
Brother Truth, you know?
Yeah, I know the answer. The answer is Project Pat.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy that these folks tried to pit Tennessee against Texas, and one of the greatest that come up out of Texas, his favorite rapper is one of the greatest to come up out of Tennessee. They let you know it ain't nothing but love.
You know what's crazy about that is I'm gonna tell you it ain't crazy. It's kind of ironic. Project Pat was incarcerated most of his career. Every time he drop an album, he would go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And Pimp C was incarcerated too. You know
right.
Project Pat did most of his time in the feds in Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. That's what it's about, the hip hop school. You know, come and learn something every week. You know what I'm saying?
We hope you learn something. Because we learned something from you, brother.
Hey, I did.
Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely appreciate you coming through. Hopefully we can do it again. Whenever you get your platform started, you know what I'm saying? We'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, be glad to come on. You know
I'm tuning in tomorrow night too.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a show tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, I got a get tomorrow night. He a comedian or whatever, but we can arrange something. I got guests both of my shows this week, but we definitely can arrange something soon, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like it'll be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Follow BP Sauce Boss on all his social media platforms. Y'all keep them dolphins going in the comments or whatever. And class is dismissed. Y'all have a good one.
Y'all have a great one.
The Hip Hop School, Past and Present Podcast.